Blessings and welcome to Asher's Arcana. As you know, the synchronicities of the universe have guided you to this perfect moment. Everything in the universe is like an energetic algorithm in that the codes of reality are constantly reflecting to us, and nothing happens by coincidence. So calling in spirit, bring through messages that whoever this is for needs to hear for their highest good today. Princess of Cups. There's a tuning into the inner waters, into the feminine, and the feminine is very receptive energy, where there's this flowering that's happening that is coming through the Ace of Swords, the ability to hone your discernment, to have set your boundaries. That masculine energy is creating the container, is creating the space for the feminine to soften. And this can be either inside of yourself, can also be inside of a relationship dynamic. And this is also setting the tone for success in your business dealings. Four of Pentacles, Earth element, the coin. Four is a number of structure, right? Four is a number of foundation. So this clarity of mind that you've been gaining through your practices, through prioritizing your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, and your relationships, and going through this emotional healing is allowing you to create the structure. I'm hearing Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, creating this Jupiterian expansion, this expansion of wealth in your business dealings, and allowing you to create the foundation. Somebody might be creating an LLC, might be creating a business, might be creating an online business, a brick and mortar business. But ultimately, the balancing of your masculine and feminine is creating the frame for your flow. It's creating the structure for the fluidity. Death. And this is a major time of change, a major time of letting go, of moving on. And oh, that's really interesting. So the scythe to me looks like it's piercing the veil behind, and there's a raven. So yeah, so if there's anyone coming through your dreams, I'm also seeing a clock here, broken sword. So yeah, disappointments of the past may have been coming up in your dreams. I know they have been for me. During the winter here, there's a lot of things that come up for me during the winter. That's usually a time of deep dream work. So it's a time of slowing down and a time of going within. Even if you think of the seasons during winter, it's after the fall. It's like things are decomposing and they're preparing for spring. So this is a good time for you to be going through this letting go, this change, and it can feel like heavy energy is coming up from the past, maybe your childhood to be processed, or past lives within this life, or even before this. Hyper Kitty. The Six of Wands, again, the sign of Jupiter there on his sash. So this is helping you to regain your strength, the will of the lion, the fire, your inner fire. This is helping you to get physically fit again, to get in alignment with the sun, to be waking up earlier, to be prioritizing your goals, to take time to step back and reorient based on what your priorities are, and to get clear on what those are. Actually, I think that's interesting, this rope here. I just noticed looks like first it looked like a 6-pointed star to me, but now it looks like a compass and a square. That's trippy. And so that building of that foundation in your life is coming through this letting go, which is allowing you to regain your strength, to rest, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to receive. That's another powerful mantra that I've been saying is I allow myself to rest. I allow myself to receive. I deserve all good things. I deserve to feel good. I deserve to relax. I deserve to reset. I deserve peace. So now we've got Queen of Pentacles coming through, and this is setting the foundation for this abundance, this divine inheritance. And it's coming through the Queen. So the Queen is the royal energy of the divine feminine, being in the receiving mode in your life. This isn't a natural kingdom, queendom. This is a natural evolution of your state of being. And it could also be, for a man, it could be attracting a queen. The Hanged Man. And this is, you've made a lot of sacrifices to get to this point in your life. So you should really be proud of yourself. You should honestly thank yourself. I thank you because I know how intense the quest is and how much it takes for you to devote yourself to not just your own awakening, but to the collective awakening, and to be a way shower and a guide, whether or not you call yourself that, but by your example. And that the Hanged Man in classical tarot also like very much resembles the imagery of Christ. Sometimes the Hanged Man is even depicted on the cross, but he's hanging upside down. So it's a bit of a trickster energy because it challenges the classical narrative around sacrifice, because there's also balance that can be found in sacrifice. It's not about martyring yourself. See how the Hanged Man is kind of reminiscent of the Joyful Fool. I just noticed that in this deck at least, but no, he looks very peaceful actually. Look at his face. He's not suffering, and the sun's behind him, and he's in a yoga pose. So like you could even turn him upside down. He's in balance. So, and this is the Cosmic Tarot, so it doesn't surprise me that they would have updated for the age that we're in. That this isn't about, actually I pulled it reverse, so that even makes more sense to me. This is about balance. This is about smart sacrifice. The etymological root of the word sacrifice means to make a sacred offering. And is the same root. Sacra is sacrament, sacred, sacrifice, to make an offering. So to make something sacred. So this isn't about martyring yourself. This is about finding balance in your giving and your receiving, and realizing that you're just as worthy to receive. So being in that reciprocal energy, which can be tricky because of past disappointments. I'm getting, the Five of Pentacles, choices of the past that are now coming up to be resolved that could have led you to struggles in your finances, that led you to scarcity. Leaps of faith. I got the Fool reversed here. Trusting and taking leaps of faith, but then them not panning out the way that you thought. You're like, oh, I'm following spirit, so why wasn't this working out for me? And then the Hermit coming forward of this caused you to take a step back from all these people, from all these projects, from putting your energy into everything around you. Like, again, there's the Hanged Man. It's like you don't want to spread your energy too thin. Like, you've been drawing your energy in, going within yourself and looking back and saying, well, what was it that was out of my energy? Maybe there was a part of me that was martyring myself. So now let me bring my energy back. Let me reclaim my soul fragments into wholeness and go into this period of divine reflection. Again, Jupiter. Again, Jupiter. Talk to Jupiter. Talking to your expansion. Saying, no, I'm not going back into these patterns, because if I try to bend down on a ladder to pick someone up and raise their vibration up, I can fall down with them, and then we're going to fall further together. So stay where you are, and when you're stable, then without moving down, just stay where you are and you just gently reach a hand down, you know? And again, just notice that the hangman in this card is in balance. His hands are together, ahisma, at the heart. So, and this is going to be bringing, yes, Four of Cups, more romance, more emotional stability. Again, 4 number of stability. So we're about through with this. It's snowing, but we're going to go into town. Actually, so this is Asher's Arcana has become the intuitive guidance channel. And I want to make another channel for Freya and I, my love and I, to share our journeys. It's going to be a vlog. Oh. So it'd be more of just sharing my story. But this channel is going to be more about the reading. So Princess of Swords is coming in with the hawk here, letting you know it's okay to have these new boundaries. This is what the feminine needs to feel safe. This is what you need to fill your cup. The sword is actually rising from a lotus here. So this realization that you had is that, okay, I'm not going to spread my energy thin. I'm not going to put it all over the place. I'm not going to give it to everyone. You're refining your inner circle. I'm seeing a sword casting a circle, like knowing what your inner circle is and where to put your energy. Because inside of those boundaries, this is how you heal the empath conundrum, right? Because now you're able to tune into yourself, and this allows you to create the safety and the stability and the solidity and the energetic boundaries to allow yourself to thrive within your own container. All right, well, that's about it. Thank you so much, magical souls, all of you out there in the universe. And let's pull a chakra card here, just to tie it all together, balance with the root. So all of this is showing you from the clarity of the mind, the emotional healing that's happening as you're diving deep here in the winter, bringing it all together into the structure of the balance, the Four of Pentacles, allowing you to restore your will. Quick recap here, which is bringing through the Queen of Pentacles, this wealth that's arising from the divine feminine in a receiving mode. The Hangman showing you don't have to make this unnecessary sacrifice, because a true sacrifice is an offering, right? Empathy is a gift, not an obligation. So 5 of Pentacles and all of this, you're leaving behind this scarcity where you gave away your energy, where you took unnecessary risks. Even though you're a good risk taker, you trusted, you give faith, you just trust in spirit. You knew that you needed to go within, become the hermit, go within yourself, take some space, return, retreat, come back to yourself so you can fill your cups. And this will give you the discernment to cast the circle and to create a safe space to balance your masculine and feminine together within the yin and the yang. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please give some love and thanks by liking this. Maybe share it with a friend. Leave a comment with what resonates on your journey. And as well, when you subscribe, hit the bell notification to get notified of future videos. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading.